like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE RAW the week commencing the 12th of August. So it starts with Rhea Ripley coming out. She's not happy. She calls out Dominic and wants her and Liv Morgan to come down there. Obviously, Liv Morgan and Dominic come out. They start having a back and forth between her and Rhea Ripley. Dominic then explains why he turned on Rhea Ripley. Says she doesn't let him be a man. She sort of emasculates him. She doesn't let him play video games. And you know what I mean? She just doesn't do the things that Liv Morgan does. And that's why they're together. As they said that, Damian Priest turned up behind Dominic because Dominic was standing in the stands. Then he got a beat down. And then they both got a beat down with Rhea Ripley as well. So let's see what happens there. Then we go into our first match, Damian Priest versus Carlito, in a really good match. Go and watch it. But Damian Priest gets the victory. Then he's jumped by the Judgment Day. Then we have Ivy wanting Maxine to join their team. But Maxine says no. So we'll see what happens with that later. Then we have the Wyatt sick in a video saying the work isn't done. So let's see what new work they need to do. This is what I'm liking now. We had the New Day and Odyssey in the back getting a hype. You had Kofi Kingston getting a hype, trying to introduce this new Odyssey Jones guy. Xavier's just not on it. He's not feeling it. And it's going to be, something's going to happen soon. I actually like this angle. This is really good. Then we had Odyssey versus some guy. Obviously, Odyssey got the victory. After the match, Kofi Kingston says Xavier said he wants to face the Final Testament because they came out and confronted him. The Final Testament's like, all right, yeah, let's do it. Xavier is expecting a tag team match. Kofi Kingston says, no, let's turn it into a 6-man match and bring Odyssey in. And I don't think Xavier's too happy about that. But this is getting really interesting. Then we have Drew McIntyre said he wants a title shot. And why is Randy Orton getting one? He should be getting a title shot. So we'll see. Then we have the American Made versus the Alpha Academy in a really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, the American Made get the victory. That's their new name. Then we have Pete Dunne call out Sheamus. Said Sheamus has done nothing for his career. He's just basically held him back. And this is why it's coming after him. So we'll see. Then we have Bronson Reed explained he didn't get an opportunity given to him by Adam Pearce, so that's why he took out Seth Rollins and said he'll keep doing it until he gets an opportunity. Then we have Damage Control versus Shayna and Zoe Starks in a really good match, but in the end, the Damage Control get the victory by disqualification because Io Sky was attacked by Isla, the tag team champions. Then we have R-Truth saying he got the Miz a match, but the match is actually against Bronson Reed, and he thought he meant Braun Breaker, but it wasn't. And then Randy Orton turns up, goes, yeah, go on giving pep talk to the Miz, but the Randy Orton goes, I don't think you can beat Braun Breaker. I mean, Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker, probably you'd say as well. Then we had Randy Orton come out, says he is a 15-time champion if he beats Gunther, and then calls out Gunther. Obviously, Gunther comes out, they go back and forth. Randy Orton lists all his accomplishments, what he's done, and why he should be getting a title shot. And Gunther basically says Randy Orton's a mess. But then Randy Orton goes, yeah, I'm a mess, but I'm a good mess, basically. And then Drew comes out, was about to say something. It turned to a brawl him, CM Punk. Then we have Kaiser call out Sheamus for another fight. So we'll see. But then Pete Dunne jumps Sheamus. Then we have CM Punk says he isn't finished with Drew McIntyre and he wants to beat him up. Then we have The Miz versus Bronson Reed in a really good match. Go and watch it. I haven't seen it, but in the end, Bronson Reed takes out The Miz and takes out R-Truth. Then we have Jey Uso trying to fire up Sami Zayn before his match against Braun Breaker for a rematch for his IC Championship. And then he said after he wins, they should go after the Judgment Day's tag titles. But Sami Zayn didn't look too happy about that. Then we have Finn Balor calling out Damian Priest. So let's see what happens there. Then in the main event is Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Really good match. Go and watch it. It was a really decent match. It was down to the wire. But in the end, Braun Breaker gets the victory.